Hold on. Oi, Mina, and welcome. My name is Yuusha Anime. Welcome back to... Well, that was the weirdest way I've ever opened up one of these. To part 6, I believe, of Sakura Cupid. Now, last time we actually managed to get away from all the attempts that Sakura has done, and we've indeed hit her in the head with a love bullet. I don't know if this means if we're on her route or not, I have no idea, but we're going to find out for ourselves if we are indeed on that path. So guys, I hope you're ready because I am. Listen to this. Oh, that's pathetic. I've got a massive bottle of Coke with me. So guys. Are you ready? I can't believe it. I lost again. Sakura sits on the couch in the living room, staring at her feet. She sniffs. She sniffed her toes. Great. The effect of the love bullet have long since worn off, but she hasn't gone back to heaven yet. I wonder why. Maybe she's given up? For the past half hour, she's been sitting on my couch, quietly despairing. Oh, it's kind of creepy actually. Do you think she'll be alright? I'm not sure. Sakura's always been pretty serious. If she scored anything other than a perfect in her exams, she took it to heart. Losing to me not once but twice must have been quite a blow to her self-esteem. You ain't kidding. Which is, from what I recall, already pretty fragile. It's hopeless. I'm a useless failure of a Cupid. I can't believe I screwed up. I had a perfect chance and I ruined it. What would Lady Gabriel say? How could I face her now? Oh, that's right. We don't know that she threatened her to throw out of heaven. I can't go back to heaven like this. Hey, Sakura? You alright? She's crying, Lilim. Yes, I can see she's crying. Is there anything I can say that she has set up? Sakura? What? You might have lost the fight, but you really gave it your all. I could tell how hard you tried. You shouldn't get in trouble if you go back to heaven. Gabriel should praise you for doing your best. Oh, if only you knew the half of it. You just got lucky. Being pitted against a slow, wildly sexy femme fatale like me. I strike a pose. Doesn't seem to cheer Sakura up. She's still pouting. Yeah, that definitely would have worked. She looks kind of adorable when she pouts. It makes me want to stretch her cheeks between my fingers. Oh. You're wrong, Lilim. Huh? You mean I'm not sexy? No, not about that. Not that I'd ever look at you in that way, of course. Baka. Uh-huh. The bell tolls so early today. Of course. You better not. I can't go back to heaven now. Lady Gabriel told me. She said if I messed up another mission to bring you back, she'd banish me. She'd banish you? That sounds a little harsh. Yeah. I know. That's what I thought, but Lady Gabriel is quite draconian. She doesn't take failures lightly. A failure, huh? Guess that's what I am now. Her eyes look even deader than a fish's. Oh, this is a reference back to dead fish eyes. Anybody remember that back in Sakura Shrine Girls? Wow. I could see that. I wave a hand in front of Sarah's face. She doesn't react. She just sits there, staring blankly into space. This could be bad. Being banished from heaven would be an incredible blow against a serious girl like Sakura, who's always worked hard for her whole life. She is such a pure girl. She doesn't deserve to be punished so harshly. Maybe if I returned to heaven of my own volition, Gabriel would forgive Sakura. No, she wouldn't. But I don't want that to do that. If I went back to Mitsuki... I guess for the time being, this is all I can do. You know, I've been thinking. What? At least she's engaging with me. That's something, yeah, instead of complete shutout, that's better than that. For a while I was starting to worry her soul had vacated her body through sheer shame, sorry. Maybe you lost these last two fights for me because you wanted to lose. What do you mean? Well, look at it logically. Like you ever think about logic. She does in fights. Hey, even I can engage in critical thinking from time to time, thank you very much. And also you broke my toes, thank you. Not that I'm going to start reading about rationality or anything. See, Sakura, here's the thing. We've been friends for a long time, right? Ever since we were little kids. I remember how we used to race around the clouds back in grade school and catch the doves in the air, and even when we got in trouble. Catching the doves wasn't my idea, it was yours. But you still went along with it, even though we got scolded by Uriel. Well, even though it was against the rules, it was kind of fun, I guess. You see? We've had lots of fun together, and that's why you don't want to beat me. You know I don't fit back in heaven. You know being there made me feel miserable, and that's why, even though Gabriel herself asked you to bring me back, you couldn't do it. You couldn't bring yourself to. You were thinking about me this whole time, weren't you? Oh, oh, you turned it about in a hell of a way, may I say. No, I wasn't. Sure. This girl is such a bad liar. It's almost painful. But I have to thank you, Setup. For being useless? For being conscientious. It's because you care about me and our friendship that you didn't drag me back to heaven. And I appreciate it a lot. I owe you one. Whatever. It's not like I want you to be in my debt. I mean, what good is that going to do to me now? I'm not even allowed back to my own home. You might not be allowed back to your home in heaven, but you're more than welcome to stay here. Are you sure? Do you really think that's a good idea, Lilim? This girl tried to kidnap you by force. Not just once, but twice. Plus, she wants to erase my memories. Fair points, fair points. But we all know how this is gonna go. For all we know, this could be a clever ploy. What if she's plotting against us? Sarah isn't the kind to plot. She's not underhanded enough. I'm not so sure if that's an insult or a compliment. Sarah's the kind of girl who announces her arrival even when she's trying to pull off a surprise attack because she can't stand the idea of being unfair. Yes, that's why she woke us up. To put it bluntly, she has a lot of book smarts, but no common sense? Hey, that's mean. Yeah, but is she wrong? But you didn't say it was untrue. Well, maybe. I guess I still have a lot to learn. I think you'll find the way you are now. Lilim? Do you really mean that? That's right. It's because you're so pure, honest, and incorruptible that you're super fun to bully. Wait, I just noticed something. Up here, these two pictures. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, those two pictures are from Sakura Nova? If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, those are two pictures from Sakura Nova. Because that was the scene where the two girls went in the water instead of doing a job. And then there's the bit when we go through the forest, yeah. Hey, guys, I'm getting references. Look at me. You haven't changed since we were kids, Lilim. And you haven't changed at all either. That's why I'm asking you to stay here. It's because I trust you after all these years. And we're still best friends, right? Well, I guess you're right. I don't have anywhere else to go right now, and you are my best friend. Great, then it's decided. I beam rightly and clap my hands together. Yes, meme review. You don't mind, do you, Mitsuki? Well, this is your house. If you really want to let this girl stay here, I suppose I can't argue. You can do whatever you want, but... But what? You better be careful, Seta. Mitsuki grabs a saucepan. Where'd she pull that from exactly? Wait. She just casually had a saucepan something? I just said a saucepoon. What the hell is a saucepoon? Oh god. And points it in Seta's direction. If you dare do anything to hurt me or Lilim, I'll make you pay in blood. Whoa. Do you think you're going a bit far? Too far? Not at all. I'm doing this because I love you. Because of love you. Of love you, Lilim. Grammar. I'm doing this because I love you, Lilim. Not of. Where did the of come from? I'm gonna let anybody hurt you. If this Sarah girl lays a finger on you, I'll break it clean off. Okay, that's a little creepy. Maybe I should keep an eye on Mitsuki from now on. Yeah, you've got two to worry about. Miss Harem. I don't want her to do anything illegal. Like you'll want to talk about breaking rules. Oh no, not again. No. Speaking of potentially illegal illegal things. Here you go, Seta. Eat up.
What is this exactly? It's a delicious homemade omelet. Omelet, you say? I'm not familiar with the food you humans eat on Earth, but I didn't know omelet was supposed to look like this. It's my own original recipe. Original, It certainly looks unique. Yeah. Thank you. I poured my heart and soul into making this just for you.
Oh no, now she knows it's a weapon.
Well, I thought you didn't trust me. I don't, but I do trust Lilim's judgment. Any friend of hers is a friend of mine, and I wanted to welcome you to our group. Now you must be hungry. Please, feel free to dig in. Are you sure this is alright?
Guys, I can hear the bell tolling right now for Sarah. She's about to ascend to heaven faster than we dropped out. Let's pray for her.
Of course, I made it just for you, and I'm very thankful, but, well, what do you think, Lilim?
Sarah looks at me for guidance. I swear, I can see a comically oversized droplet of sweat rolling down her brow. And I can't say I blame her. Mitsuki's cooking hasn't improved over the last day. If anything, it's gotten worse. How does it get worse? It would be charitable to call Mitsuki's meal an omelette at all. It's not even remotely recognizable as a food substance. But here's the thing, does it still talk? Most of it is charred black, but bits of it are flecked with green, purple, and even yellow. Oh no. A truly foul smell rises from Mitsuki's concoction. When I squint, I swear I can see a fish head poking out from beneath the folds of the unappetizing mush. I'm not sure how Mitsuki managed to create something so hideous, but it's kind of impressive. Is she really trying to welcome Sarah to our family, or is she trying to punish her for getting between us? I don't know. I think it's both. I don't know. But I do know the sweet smile on Mitsuki's face is nothing short of terrifying. Maybe I should give Sarah some advice before she falls foul of a horrible fate. Oh, I'm actually going to tell her about the fears of the omelette. Oh no, actually, I'm going to save it over that one. Yeah. Alright, warn Sarah of the unspeakable horrors. Hey, I got an achievement, Good Samaritan. Yeah, I would need that if I were you.
But I put so much time and effort into creating this dish.
I know, and I'm sure Sarah's very grateful, but I kind of have a craving for fast food right now.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. Hey, I have an idea. Since Sarah's new to our household, she's not too familiar with human customs. Why don't we go somewhere fun?
Fun?
That's right. It's still pretty early, so we should go... Oh, excuse me. There goes the cup noodle. Go together and enjoy ourselves. We'll start to get a bite to eat on the way. What do you say?
Well, if you're sure. It seems a shame to waste the omelette, though. Maybe I'll wrap it up and put it in the fridge for another day.
That's right, you do that, Mitsuki. But don't blame me if it happens to go missing in the middle of the night. Yep. Sarah looks at me, her eyes wide with gratitude. When she rises from the table with faulty steps, the smell of the omelette must have left an impact. She whispers,
"Thank you."
Under her breath. I guess that's one casualty averted. Yeah. Do you know what? We saved her life, guys. We saved her life today. I've done my good deed for the day. Transition.
What banner place is this?
Oh, we're at the fun fair. This is one of the CGs we saw when we got the Gabrielle ending. Sarah looks around our surroundings, her eyes and mouth both open. She looks like she's just seen a unicorn. And I guess I can understand her surprise. Even unicorns don't make it to heaven. God damn. Alright, there we go. Enough yawning. This place is a little overwhelming, even for me. I've never been here before either, but I've seen it enough times on TV. It's a theme park, but it's not just any theme park. It's the theme park to go to if you're in Tokyo. It's the one and only.
Isn't it obvious? We're at Disneyland.
Destinyland. Sure. We'll go with that. I'd rather go to USJ myself, but okay.
Disneyland?
We're only in the entrance plaza, but I can hear the shrill screams of crowds being jerked about on roller coasters in the distance. Cheery music pipes through the air. People in animal costumes welcome us into the park. A young girl lets go of her balloon and starts sniffing as it flies away through the azure sky. Come on, Spider-Man, save the girl's balloon. Destinyland. A land of hopes and dreams. But Seda looks completely out of her element. I've never heard of this place before. Sorry if I keep on yawning, guys. I did not get a lot of sleep, and to be honest, I had to sort out Japanese documents today, so my brain's a bit bleh.
What? Really? Really? Where have you been living? Under a rock? In heaven, actually. Living under a rock sounds rather cramped and impractical. I wasn't being serious, you know. I take everything seriously. It's the only way one can become a good Cupid.
Uh-oh. But she can't take her feelings seriously, can she?
I can tell.
I think it's one of Seda's charm points.
You don't need to ruffle my hair.
But I wanna.
Then I suppose I'll allow it for now.
I knew she'd cave in. No girl can resist my charms. No girl! Also, a few of the dorm mates where I live and that lot, apparently they saw my video and actually called me creepy. Is that a compliment? I don't know, but I'm taking it as that.
Honestly, though, I can't believe it. How can you not have heard of Destinyland in this day and age? I don't have enough time to research silly things like this. I'm too busy with work. Besides, I've never been the human.
Sarah catches the eye of a small child a few paces away, chopping on a bright pink candy floss and pauses. She's not gonna think of that as my hair, is she?
Tokyo before. I didn't know you had a huge plazas like this filled with so many people. And so much noise, too.
Sarah pulls a face.
Is this a spot of pagan worship?
What? Pagan worship? Where did that come from? I open my mouth, ready to counter a question when... What happened? I pause. Maybe Sarah isn't too far off the mark after... What do you mean she's not far off the mark? I guess in a sense Disneyland's a little bit of like a site of pagan worship, but the people who pilgrimage here don't come to worship gods. Oh. When you put it like that, I can see why you could think that. They come to worship the face that dominates all of Western civilization. The three circles of ownership. Ronald Rat. What? Ronald Rat. Mickey Mouse. Ronald Rat. You could have went with Donald Rat for like Donald Duck. No, Ronald Rat. How did a cartoon rat gain so much power anyway? Good question. Even some of the girls back in Cupid Academy had Roland Rat themed stationery in tote bags. They thought he was cute. Yeah, Disney is a bit popular in Japan, but yeah, I think they've kind of got off of Disney, in all honesty. Seda might be the only Cupid who doesn't know about Destinyland, because she's so super serious. She never had time for anything other than studying. Fair enough. She never had any dreams bigger than being top of the class, being a top class Cupid. She had no places she wanted to go. No sights she wanted to see. To be honest, it's kind of sad. Yeah, sad. I didn't even have to read the next bit. Maybe that's why I wanted to bring her here. As Seda's friend, it's my job to help expand her horizons. Putting the paganism to one side for now, I think you might enjoy this place. Seda is popular with young women, and the characters here are cute, right?
I don't know.
She doesn't know what cuteness is, does she? Oh no. Sarah eyes one of the staff members distrustfully.
This place is full of false idols. It doesn't seem very virtuous.
Listen, this is not a place where you practice Judaism, alright? Seda looks at the small child with the candy floss again. Her nose wrinkles.
And they start indoctrinating them so young too. I don't know what you're talking about, but this isn't an evil place. In fact, it's the happiest place on Earth.
And how can that be quantified exactly? Yeah, I don't think Disneyland is the happiest place on Earth, especially the one in Tokyo. I have been told from so many people before I came to Japan to avoid Disneyland Tokyo because it takes 2 to 3 hours just to get on one ride. Just one ride. They said go to USJ instead, it's much better, and the season part, the year pass is much cheaper. That's what I've been told.
And how can that be quantified exactly? It's all over the advertisements. Everybody knows that. Well, I don't. Then try listening. In Destinyland, the staff dress up as characters from Disney movies.
Oh, Destiny movie. I actually said Disney. Okay. Mickey Mouse, please don't take my channel down, please. And there are lots of rides.
There were lots of rides and delicious food. It's amazing. I've always wanted to come here ever since I was a little girl. But my parents didn't really have the money. Thank you for bringing me here, Lennon.
Misky takes hold of my hands with her own. Our fingers leap together. Oh, hello. Her eyes are bright and shining, like shooting stars, and her face is flushed. Misky doesn't look happy. That doesn't begin to cover it. She looks elated.
This is like all my childhood dreams come true. I always wanted to know what Disneyland was like, but it's even better than I imagined.
Hey now, you don't need to thank me. I pat her on the head. I like spoiling my girls.
Your girl? I'm your girl? How dreamy. That's almost as dreamy as going to Disneyland.
I'm glad it made you happy. I wanted to come here for a while too. I figured it would be fun if we went around together, but... Are you not enjoying yourself, Sarah?
Well...
Sarah bites her lower lip. She looks around the plaza with its pastel buildings and food carts and frowns.
It's a bit overwhelming. I've never been anywhere like this before, and there are so many people.
An empty styrofoam cup, still leaking coffee, bounces along the ground. It hits Sarah's shoe and comes to a sudden halt. Oh.
There's a sort of litter too. I don't know if it's my kind of place. It's a bit too much for me. You might not like it, but it's exactly my kind of place. I'm super happy we came here.
Misky loops her arm through mine and squeezes against my side.
If you don't like it, Sarah, you can just go home. I want to explore the park with Lily. Isn't that for the best?
Oh, damn it. Sorry, I accidentally clicked.
Wouldn't it make everybody happy?
Oh, hold on.
Well, I've never been to a place like this before, and I must admit, I am somewhat curious. I like exploring new places and learning about new things. It helps the mind develop, and I don't want to be ignorant.
Ah, so she can be open-minded.
If I'm going to live here now, I can't afford to be ignorant.
And she's very self-aware.
Knowledge is power. I'm interested, but I don't want to look around on my own. If you think I would be a bother, then I can always leave. Maybe you should. I don't want anybody interrupting my lovey-dovey time with Lily.
Oh, come on, Misky. Now you're being a bitch.
I thought as much. You two really are close, huh? That's right. I'm just a third wheel.
Sarah! I look between Sarah and Misky. Misky is still clinging to my arm while Sarah's standing a few feet away. The empty cup of coffee still at her right foot. She looks awkward. She's staring down at the ground. I should have known. Sarah's never been very good with crowds, and despite being so book smart, she doesn't even have any street smarts. If it weren't for me, she'd be totally overwhelmed. Sarah can't look around the park on her own, but Misky doesn't seem to want to share me. I'll have to make a choice between the two of them. Oh, yeah, you will. Do you know what? I'm gonna search around with Mitsuki. No, actually no. I'm gonna search around with Sarah. Oh god, this is hard. Because I feel like to let Sarah back off a bit, I have to choose that. I have to choose the Sarah one. Actually, did I save it? Yeah, I did. Okay. With Sarah. Sorry, Misky.
Are you sure this is alright?
Of course it's alright. Why wouldn't it be alright?
I was just thinking, Misky wanted to look around the park with you, didn't she?
So, what about it?
Well, I feel a little bit guilty, I suppose. And you decided to show me around instead. You've been living with Misky longer, after all, and she seemed very excited. She knows more about this park than I do, and she was determined to spend some private time with you. I hope she isn't too upset.
Oh, Sarah, you worry too much.
I do?
You always do. Yeah, you're a worrywart. Still, I guess you wouldn't be you if you weren't always getting worked up about small, silly things. I grin and prod Sarah's cheek. Her cheeks are very soft, like mochi, and my finger sinks into her flesh easily.
Hey, that hurts.
I like hurting you.
But why?
Because you make cute noises and pull cute faces, obviously.
You're a bully.
Yep.
You shouldn't admit to it so proudly.
But I just did. Yeah, I'm a bad girl. You should know by now, Sarah, that I'm not ashamed of who I am.
I know. You make it obvious. Sometimes I think it'd do you some good if you're at least a little ashamed.
Yeah, I've passed that threshold ages ago. Seda sighs and bats my finger away.
Are you really sure this is alright?
It's fine, like I said.
But Misky
is a grown woman. She should be able to get over a little disappointment. Besides, she said it was her dream to go to this park since she was a kid. She doesn't need to be with me to enjoy herself. She said she was fine looking around on her own, didn't she?
She did, but being on your own isn't very much fun.
Yet she knows all too well. Sarah looks down at the ground. Shyly, she fiddles with her sleeves.
I know that better than anybody.
Oh? Were you really that sad when I left you, Sarah?
It's not like I was sad, Baka.
There we go, we need a double chime.
I just didn't have anything to think about other than work, I guess. It's embarrassing, but you're the only person in heaven who ever really spoke to me, so when you left, I was on my own.
Aww.
It was a little lonely, but I was busy, and I tried not to think about it. I always have so much work to do. I'm always so busy, but I guess I have some free time on my hands now.
And that's why I want to help you fill up your calendar. You've never really let yourself relax before. You don't know how. That's why you need me to show you. Misky's clingy, but she knows how to keep herself entertained. I trust her. You, on the other hand.
Are you saying you don't trust me?
I just think you'd be lost without my guidance, that's all. Oh no, you need my guidance for this one, Seda. I know more than you do in this one.
I'm not the one who needs your guidance. You were always copying my notes back at school and asking me to tutor you.
Role reversal.
If anything, you're the one who's always been relying on me.
For school stuff, maybe. But there's a big wide world beyond school. Can't you see that, Seda? I gestured with my hands at the plaza. And the swing and the buildings. All the children wearing Roland rat ears and eating ice cream. I'm not gonna get over Roland rats. It just makes me feel like if Ronald Reagan owned Disney. I'm showing Seda the park, but I don't just mean Destinyland. The world's much bigger than that. Compared to heaven, the earth is huge. There's so much going on all the time. There are so many people too. If Seda wasn't with me, she'd probably get overwhelmed. You need to learn how to have fun. Stop being so serious. Get your head out of the books every once in a while and really live.
But I've lived most of my life through stories. I'm not sure how to live myself.
That's why I'm here. Oh, yes. I'll help you for every step of the way, because you're so helpless. I'll even hold your hand if you want.
I am not helpless.
You are when it comes to some things. Even Misky agrees with me. Seda pouts. Her cheeks puff out like a gerbil's. She folds her arms and turns her head away. Ah.
Well, what happens now?
What do you mean?
You brought me to this loud, noisy place, so you better have some kind of plan. Is there anything you want to do? Or do you just want to watch me squirm?
There's nothing I love more than watching you squirm. I am such a bitch. I love it.
But be serious, please.
I am being serious. After all, it's been so long. I'm feeling a little pent up. I need a release. Show me my pouting faces. I draw my tongue against my lower lip seductively. Oh no.
Ew.
Oh yeah, she now looks like she wants to kill us for that. Seda pulls her face. She takes a step back and very nearly bumps into a staff member in a duck costume. Oh, there's Donald Duck.
You shouldn't do that in a place like this, Lennon. There are children.
Does that mean I can flirt with you in a place where there are children? Oh, Seda's face, it burns.
Just cut it out. I'm stressed enough as it is. You know, I don't like crowds or loud noises. I don't like places like this at all. Just hurry up and decide on an initiatory so we can get around this so-called park as quickly as possible.
Oh, Seda. Simon rests one hand on her shoulder. She really doesn't know how to have fun. You don't understand why I brought you here at all, did you?
What do you mean?
Weren't you listening? I brought you here to have fun. Making an initiatory doesn't sound like fun at all. You can't plan every little aspect of your life. You need to go with the flow sometimes. Yeah. Then what do you suggest we do?
Wander around aimlessly until our feet get sore?
That was the general idea, yes.
You're terrible at planning.
And you plan way too much.
It's not possible to plan too much.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, because it can lead to overthinking. It is when it gets in the way of having fun. Speaking of fun, I shouldn't decide what to do. I came here for you, so... Was there anything you want to do, Seda? Yeah.
Me?
That's right. You decide. You're in charge of your own fate.
Well,
Seda brushes a strand of hair behind her ear and digs the tip of her shoe against the ground. The smell of fried onions fill the air. Hot dogs, I think. The cheery music continues to play. Children scream and tug for their parents here and there. Electronic beeps emit from a nearby claw machine, stuffed full of cute teddy bears. Teddy bears?
I was thinking...
Sarah glances to one side surreptitiously. What a word, by the way. She thinks she's being covey, but I know what she's looking at. The claw machine. The teddy bears. Ah. I nod my head with sudden understanding. I see.
What do you see?
That is so like you, Sarah.
What do you mean?
You always like stuffed toys, haven't you? Yeah, it's always the serious one that likes stuffed toys for some reason. It's like there's an extra cute point or something like that. Like a Moe point. You always like stuffed toys, haven't you? But you're too embarrassed to admit it.
I don't like stuffed toys.
I know you do.
I don't.
I know. You don't have to lie to me, Zeta. I've known you since, like, forever. We're like best friends. I know. Oh, your secrets.
I don't have any secrets.
Then what about Daikon? Daikon being our unusually named stuffed bunny. Oh. Zeta's face burns with shame.
I put out all my toys in the box under my bed when I turned 18.
So you kept it until the day before you turned 18?
I mean, it's childish to have a lot of toys in your room.
Hey, do you dare see my collection? I don't collect anime figurines, by the way. It's just not my thing to do that. It might be childish, but it's what you like, isn't it? Duds. Yep, there we go. She want the tie. Seda bites down her lower lip. She looks conflicted. Seda's so serious. Her love of cute stuffed toys contrasts with her outward demeanor, but that only makes her all the more adorable. Don't worry, Seda. I'll go win one of those bears for you.
But those machines are probably rigged. They'll eat all your money. And anyway, I don't even want a stupid bear.
But her voice trembles. I know she isn't being honest. Not with me or herself. She wants one of those bears. She wants one badly. And I'm going to grant her wish. Nothing's too expensive for you, sweetheart. I'll be back in a second. I called her sweetheart, look at me. I stride confidently toward the machine. I'm not a Cupid for nothing. It's time to make some magic happen. Wait, what did I do? Oh, that's actually cute. Hold on a minute. Hold on, that's cute. I like this. I like the CGs in this game. Stuffed bear. What? Seda holds onto the stuffed bear tightly. She nuzzles her face against its soft fur. The bear is large, and through its obscures much of Seda's face, I can see one of her eyes. Half of her smile. She smiled like I've never seen her smile before. Her whole face is glowing.
He's so cute.
So you decided he's a he?
Of course he's a he. Isn't it obvious?
I don't know stuffed toys and genders. Hey, listen, I don't go looking for genitalia myself. I'm just saying.
There's a lot you don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. You're not sensitive enough to tell these things, but I can see all the subtle signs. Don't you see the shape of his forehead? That's definitely masculine, and the look in his eyes? He's definitely a boy.
She states it firmly, as though daring me to disagree. Not that I want to. Why would I? Seda's fierce determination is far too adorable. So, have you thought of a name for him?
Well, you were the one who called him for me, so maybe you should do the honors?
Please, you know I'm terrible with names, and you're the one who wanted him, not me.
I guess.
Seda's shoulders slump. Maybe she's relieved. She offered to let me name her bear, but I'm sure that was an empty gesture. She didn't really want to let me. Not when her bear is so important to her.
Well, if you don't mind then, maybe I'll name him after you.
But I'm a girl! Hold on! Me?
That's right. How about Lilja?
Lilja? What, are we making a mumble rapper name now? Sena's face flushes. Shyly, she buries her nose against the bear's fluffy coat once more.
It probably sounds stupid, but...
No, I don't think it sounds stupid. It's cute.
Really?
Yeah, it's cute. Just like you.
I'm not...
You totally are.
I wonder. I don't know if I'm cute, but...
Sena peeps at me from behind Lilja's ears. Her eyelashes flutter shyly. I'm loving this. I'm actually into a Sakura visual novel for the first time in ages, and I'm so glad it's this one.
I would have liked you so badly, but I was too embarrassed to say. I thought you'd tease me if I asked, but... Well, thank you for winning it for me.
No problem. Seeing you happy makes me happy.
Really?
That's right. I mean, you're my best friend. Aww, that was amazing. I like that. Alright, I'm going to end this part here because that was just a perfect bit to end it off on. Just a happy note. Yeah, that was pure happiness. And I hope you guys are enjoying this as well because I have... It's been so long. It's been so long since I was actually into a Sakura game and actually made me think about the choices that I had to do rather than just having a choice just to be there. I'm actually really happy about that. But anyway, as of right now, I am all out of time. So unfortunately, guys, I've got to end the video here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me. And I shall see you in the next video. Sunshine, guys. I will most certainly see you next time. Oh my goodness. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Who am I gonna end that with? Oh my, oh my.